Hello everybody, welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex or twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. However you are watching, thank you for watching. My name is Sean and I post baseball every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com. You can catch the live streams over, like I said, on Twitch. The link is in the description below. There is a schedule on twitch.tv. I need to figure out a format to convey that information cleanly and easily to you on YouTube. So if you'd like to go check that out over there, you can do that. We are wrapping up a series against the Kansas City Royals today. They're 8-36. This has been a brutal series. I think sometimes I get a little too ahead of myself coming back from a vacation. I've played the game in about 4 days, which means that I got to bulk up on content going into the vacation. That way everything kind of just runs the way I want it to. We don't fall behind, especially on the baseball stuff. And so I cram a bunch of games in at once, and then things start to go a little wonky, and it starts to get a little more irritating, and that leads to some frustrating results. Kansas City's 8-36. We should be mopping the floor with this team. Instead, it's just been misery. We had a walk-off win in the last game, if I remember correctly. The first game was weird, but we're calm, we're cool, we're collected, we're settled, and we're ready to try and sweep this team before an off day tomorrow. And then we'll be in Baltimore. It's kind of the worst case scenario for me to come back, play one game against Kansas City, and then go to a place that has tortured me for years, Baltimore, and then go face the New York Yankees. So we're gonna be stepping up in our opponent quality here pretty quickly. Daniel Lynch is 1-5 with a 3.66 ERA. He is our lefty starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. That means our lineup will look a little bit different today. Brian Wu is 4-2. As we are 35-8 on the season, the Kansas City Royals are 8-36. And that is what we'll do. We'll jump in. We'll play the next game. We'll have some off-day content for you tomorrow. I'm thinking I might actually pop in a copy of... What Slug... I have a Slugfest. Oh, it's actually Slugfest 2006. I might pop in a copy of that. Play that. A little more... I'm willing to tinker with things and move things around a little bit. See what kind of modes there are in there. I like the franchise mode stuff. Or like, maybe not necessarily season, but just kind of like a larger end goal that you can follow along through the entire season. Sorry, I had a little something in my throat there. Brian Wu. Okay. I think we're going to have our kind of our speed lineup here. What do we want to do? Do we want Crawford leading or Rodriguez leading off? Haggerty. We have an off day tomorrow, which is important for me to remember here. I do kind of want Dylan Moore here. Haniger in right. Raleigh is the DH. Because Garver's the catcher. Is there anybody else that's kind of like maybe worth throwing in there? No, he's still good. Rayleigh in left. Trammell. The only thing I can think to do would be to actually pull Crawford, but I think we actually hit pretty okay with him. Is there a way to look at the splits at all? Versus left, pretty cold. Versus right, pretty hot. It's tempting to go ahead and just throw Bliss in there. Let's do it. Let's get a real speed heavy lineup here to the point where we're actually going to flip Rayleigh in. Do I have a righty right fielder? No, lefty. A lot of lefties on the bench. Urias is the only guy. Garver. Actually, you know what? No, do that. And then a righty, switch, righty, righty. And then we'll probably tinker with the lineup as we work our way through the rest of the game. But here we go. It's game number 44. I think. I can't remember.
Hello, baseball fans, and
hello everyone. Hello, baseball fans.
Coming at you. It's the Kansas City
Probably should be
Royals
water
taking
out.
on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi, Chris
Don't
Singleton
worry about
with
it.
you.
8 and 36 taking on 35 and 8. Goodness gracious. We've held them to a 200 batting average. The offense has been the problem for us this series. It's been a problem for us for a bit here. Kansas City, even though they are 8, they only have 8 wins. They are a team that I think is better than their record would indicate. We haven't seen Bobby Witt Jr. in the lineup, and they are a team that has just given us trouble in the past. 3-2 victories. That second game, a walk-off win, like I mentioned earlier. It's been awful, but took some days off. Got reset, and we're ready to try and get a victory here.
Which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
So up now for Kansas City, number 11.
Four-seam at 98.
The pitch.
See what we can do with that.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
I don't love that that's the location. It looked like a pretty good pitch, but just kind of sailed a little over the plate, a little more than I want it to.
On the ground.
Double clutched it. Nice pick by France.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. One guy
No Bobby Witt Jr.
recently,
I don't understand.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in
Salvador Perez might be worth the intentional walk.
On the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Hampson batting second in today's lineup.
I really like these pitches to be painting the corners, and everything's been a little more over the plate than I would like.
Gets under and pops it up. Bliss drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Okay. Something we've done pretty well. I'm getting some fast outs.
Pasquantino. That one's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
I meant to throw that as a cutter. Should have stepped off there. Maybe we just kind of huck another one. Try and get it right by him.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled it off, no problem.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses. 3 and 2 now.
Really just struggled to put him away here. 2 strikes. Ugh. Okay. Flip the corner. That's probably the best pitch we threw all day, or all inning long. And we are rewarded with a strikeout.
Gets to go to work for the first time.
So we'll see what we can do offensively. I don't have the highest of hopes, but we'll find out.
Back in Seattle, and today's starting pitcher, Daniel Lynch. What do you have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder.
We have 12 home runs with Julio. 95 on a fastball. Circle change at 88. Slider at 90. Knuckle curve at 83. Sinker at 95.
The pitch. And that one missing low.
4 seams out of the zone. Not a good team that we're facing off against.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And we're still struggling with them anyway.
Missed right there, and boy, Umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he
What are you
throws it
talking
again,
about just missed?
hitter
Both
knows
of
he's
those
gonna
were
have to swing.
well off the plate.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fought off foul.
Way too late on it, darn. Probably lucky that we didn't get any contact on that.
And that's ball four.
Oof, that was strike two. That was strike two. It's a great take either way. I know you would kind of look at it and go, like, oof, it's in the zone. But
Scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations.
went with that
defensively
quick
where
pitch
you
there
can't
on
try
the
to do too
sinker.
much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly.
Swung out, belted.
there we go. That's what we're looking for.
That one's gonna land. Not so
Woo.
much.
That's why I love Sam Haggerty. I love his speed. I love how good he is against against lefties. I wish he were a little better against righties. But every once in a while we get a good pop out of him.
No doubt off the
I
bat.
feel like he's more of a doubles machine. We take advantage of the walk, bad pitch, and bam, 2-0. That is what we are looking for, especially early in these games.
Swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive.
Would have to be a home run.
Baseball squared it up, and the backspin carried it
It's
out.
an easy double. You know, try to get Rodriguez around.
Seattle, Ryan Bliss.
Okay.
Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball. And that's outside. Gonna count 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Now fly ball to right center. Waters makes his way towards it. Makes the
Just
grab.
a little late on it, a little under it.
Okay,
That's okay. Hey, at least fought. At least fought there with 2 strikes.
This is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of
Got
the
a little,
at-bats because of the fact
got
that
a
the
little
legs
mowing
are
action
part
going
of this
on.
game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
Mitch Garver, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sizes this one up. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Yeah, he got me on the outside. Fuck.
Third out. 2 come in on this Seattle homer.
A really good start. We drew the walk, then we get the home run, but then
The show.
just a whole lot of nothing going on after that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Sends it to first.
Hopefully, maybe we can get Bliss to play well. Maybe he could be a trade piece. I don't really want him to be because he is quick.
What a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the
We have
hardest
some,
infielders reach
what is, today's,
90+
so it's Tuesday on
across the
Twitch,
diamond, so
Wednesday
he's pretty much
on
right there with
YouTube.
the
We got
best
some big game
infield arms in the
reveals
game.
coming up
That was
here.
a rocket
bucket of a throw.
We're going to get to learn what this year's Madden is called, because if you recall, Madden NFL 25 already exists, which is hilarious.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Really careful with Salvador Perez.
And that's in there at the knees. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. That's to third, more.
There we go.
And they get Perez for the out.
Try to keep it on the ground with him.
Hitter right there, very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Adam. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adam Frazier. Bounced out to short. Bliss.
Kind of surprised they're outside. It's 6:30 on a Tuesday.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Royals bats are
Okay,
quiet there,
so
and they're down 2-0.
Brian Wu pitching pretty well. I think part of the issue we've had with him has been the second time through the lineup, so we'll see how that goes.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and the batter now, Ty France.
The first baseman,
Lynch back to work. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
There we go, a little bloop shot.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
On the slider.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
Y'all are just getting sweet lawnmower sounds as they come by.
And he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Cal
Here we
the
go.
next to hit takes ball 1.
I felt like he kind of found something there toward the end of the inning.
Next pitch is
Now he's
outside.
losing it a little
Get
bit.
ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike. France gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a
No
pop-up.
way.
Foul territory for the catcher.
Oh, that sucks. Just late.
And there's one down.
Dang.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ugh.
And there's a foul
It just
ball.
came in a little quicker than I was anticipating. Thought it was going to maybe be something off speed.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Oh my gosh.
no ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Ooh. Man.
Here's Dylan Moore.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
That one ripped. Renfroe going back. Brings it in. And that will
We got
end
off
the
to a
inning. Mariners lead
fantastic
1.
start, and
They're
we
on
have
top
done
2-0.
zilch since. I guess one hit from Ty France, but a bad strikeout. I haven't been hit the ball at all with
Getting
Haniger.
started. And here is Hunter Renfroe. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Nicely
Really makes a
done,
great
Ty
decision
France.
to
There
ahead
you
and
go.
dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. That misses the zone.
Should get more info on
And that is
NCAA
ball 1.
college football,
The
or
Mariners
EA
up by
Sports
2.
college
We're here
football
in the
tomorrow,
top half of inning
or
number
earlier
3.
this morning.
And a foul ball.
New Assassin's Creed, which I don't really care about. It's just weird that it's all kind of culminating in one day, and we'll get the Madden cover reveal, I believe, soon.
And there's a ball.
Curious who that will be. Seems like the ever reliable leaker Bill Coon
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
has the release date figured out for Madden. August 16th.
Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The M's leading by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Drew Waters stands in. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And it's fouled away. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
Did not feel like that was a very good circle change.
They're still down.
We kind of
It's
just
2-0.
pelted that outside. Throw a little off speed, got him to swing, and we are on to the bottom half of the third. Woo with a
And we're
clean
back. Bottom of
first
the
time
eighth.
through
And now
the
center
lineup.
fielder, Julio Rodriguez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In there at the knees, strike one. And downstairs.
Julio, I don't believe, played in the game yesterday.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Sam
They got me
Hagerty
exactly
next to hit.
with
He's
exactly
already
what I
homered
just
here in
did.
this one. Swung out, broke it.
No way!
Back there.
2 home run day for Sam Hagerty.
Here, but
He's our entire offense.
another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Bliss. And ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground to third. And
Early on that
handled.
one. Darn.
Fires over to first. And they get the out. Mitch Garver up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Luke Raley now at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In the air to left center. Melendez going after it. Makes the grab, and that's the
That's a
inning.
bad swing on that slider.
Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Okay, well, thank God I put Sam Hagerty in the lineup, or I guess left him in the lineup. I should probably go in and edit all the lineups just to make it easier, so I don't have to like do all the tinkering.
Back in Seattle
Before we
as
get to the
go
game.
the top of the fourth at the plate. Number 11. And a weak ground ball to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first.
It's a
And
nice
one
throw.
gone to the fourth as they get
That
the
sounded
lead
like a
off
really
man.
weird you were out. It sounded like someone
Deceptive
burping.
slider. Stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Hampson.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there are 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And that drops in
Ooh.
for a strike.
There we go.
Pasquantino measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Haniger puts it away, and that'll do it.
Yeah, that cutter felt a little bit dangerous. I saw that power as I was getting ready to throw that play, or throw that pitch.
Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman.
A wind in the pitch. Just off the outside
Good take
edge,
right there.
and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things
Oof,
more challenging on the defense.
Circle changes have been a problem. I think they've probably always been a problem.
85% of the pitches that they're swinging at, it's pretty special stuff.
That's
not so good.
sinker at 92. Good timing, but
Hampson on to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Good sinker.
I think
low in the
Kansas
zone
City,
right
and this
there,
was
and
this
produced
was
exactly what he was looking
4
for.
years ago at
Ball
this
on the
point, but
ground, nice ground.
this was one of the first games that I streamed back in
Raleigh in the box now
2020.
as he looks at ball 1.
I was doing a
Second plate
season.
appearance of the day for him. Check swing.
A
Did it
season
go?
that I did
Yes,
not
it did.
complete, but I have thought about completing just because I believe I have all the footage somewhere.
The 1-1.
Fuck,
And that one fouled off.
that was a pitch.
Nothing but
It was a
curveballs
weird
so far
glitch in a
the
game. I
at-bat.
believe in
Kinda makes it
Kansas City.
difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep covering
There you
it
go.
or they'll try to
There
squeeze
you
you
go.
out.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The ball got thrown into the home team dugout, and the game just kept going. It like mathed how far the ball had gone and had the player run that same distance and then threw me out at second. It was very confusing and weird. Wonder how I would have labeled those all the way back then. I'm gonna guess
That's
not
down
well.
and away. Hard hit left side. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. And
That's a
that'll do it for
nice
the
turn on that
inning.
double
No runs,
play.
one hit,
It's
no
obviously
errors,
not what you
and
want to
no
see,
one
but
left.
like it's
We're
just a
headed to
really
the
good.
fifth. It's the Mariners 3.
It's a really good
and
play
the
at
Royals
third.
nothing.
It's a good turn.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. 0-1.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Ooh. Do we try? Do we try high and tight?
And
A little bit
0-2.
of a lead to play with.
This one popped up.
At the end of the day, we got what we were looking for.
Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, catcher.
And now Salvador Perez grounded out his first time. That's in there. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, gathers and throws. 2 up, 2 down.
Nicely done, Bliss. Let's go. I know it's against Salvador Perez, 10 speed going up that first base line, but
So
hey,
you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. gets him to chase after that one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swung on, belted. Haniger ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's that fastball did not get where I needed to. Did not go where I wanted it to get to. I mean, God dang. God dang.
Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Dylan Moore. Lynch back to work. Strike one.
0-1.
Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. A strikeout and a walk. That one catches the corner for a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Throws offline. Holy cannoli, that was a bad move.
Here we are, third time through the
Bad
order. This is where we
move.
see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe.
That's a pretty good throw back there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just an awesome
Man,
swing of the
Haggerty
bat,
up
quick hands, and
perfect.
just launched the
3
baseball
for
180
3.
on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Daniel Lynch departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Jordan Lyles.
Number 24.
25th appearance of the year for him.
Lyles.
And again, it's the Sam Haggerty show.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Bliss.
93 on a 14 fastball, a sweeping curve at 82. 12-6 curve also at 82, a sinker at 93, and a circle change at 88.
First off,
good take right there.
misses.
Bliss is 0 for 2, but does have a nice defensive
One run
play.
across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Now a check swing, but he held up. Bullpen action for the Royals. Matt Sauer, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's
Let's go, Bliss.
5-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Bliss finally
And that's
breaks up
outside.
the ribbies streak
Bliss, the
by
runner at
Sam
second with
Haggerty.
one away. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. And here it comes.
3 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Dang.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
It's like a little on top of it. Smidge early.
On the ground to the left. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 6-0. And he's got a double.
This is what I've been looking for. We have scored as many runs in half a game as we have in the entire first 2 games of this series.
And he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard. Ty France will hit next. 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. In the air, left field.
Darn.
Melendez
Darn.
makes the catch, and that is
Just
that.
early. Hey, but we
3
double
runs
it
on
up.
4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5.
6 runs, 9
It's the
hits, no
Mariners
errors.
6, and the Royals
Couple of
nothing.
decent pieces of contact. Go for outs.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and now Hunter Renfroe. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Let's go, baby.
So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. That one's in there. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
That's a really bad pitch. Really, really bad pitch. That one wasn't a whole lot better.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating.
Not sure why he wouldn't like that call. It was in the zone. Super hittable pitch.
Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Settle down, settle down. We're all right. Kind of a similar situation to Colorado. Here's a team that we should probably be beating up on, a 6-0 lead.
And the righty deals.
He's getting a
Slice
little
to
wild.
right, and that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Okay.
That's 2
Let's get an arm up.
for
Hey,
this
no
team.
reason to mess around here. Saucedo and you can warm up both.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Oh
you let the
my
ball travel, and you took
goodness.
the-
The throw in time to get
Some
him,
of
and
those
that does it for
locations
the
not
inning.
great, but it's okay.
KC
It's all right.
gets one on the double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Both of them kind of little bloop shots to left or right field.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
It's all good.
So we go bottom 6. In now is the Mariners DH, Cal Raleigh. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And the first pitch misses for ball
Settle down a
1.
little bit. That was a good fastball to throw. I was looking for something off speed that was going to drop into the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. Melendez running hard to get it.
Ooh, and a stand-up double. Automatic double.
There's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Perez on to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Man.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Goodbye, home run.
Home run, Julio. Let's go. That one I thought was going to be an easy double, but it just kept carrying.
Home run of the game.
There we
They're
go.
having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Hey, we got that run that we gave up back. Let's go.
Don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there,
Rodriguez or Julio is I feel better with him against righties. I think he's technically better against
Hand the
righties.
ball over to a new arm, Jake Brents.
Interesting decision for them to bring in a lefty versus Haggerty. I would have left the righty in. Haggerty is far worse against righties than he is against lefties. We'll see what they want to do
Sam
here.
Haggerty, 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Four seam at 98, slider at 87, circle change at 90, two seam at 98.
Ball one there.
Out of the zone.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch.
Wow.
Into center and a base hit.
Haggerty.
So 2 out, knock keeps
Have
the
a
inning
day,
alive.
man. Terrible decision on their part to bring in a
Next for the
lefty.
Mariners, 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Mitch Garver digs in now. This one in the air center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes
A little
the
too
catch.
aggressive on that one. I was
And
trying to
that's
meet
the
him up
inning.
there.
Two come in on this Seattle
But that's okay.
homer.
That's
It's
okay.
now 8-1. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
So we got 2 that inning. Really surprised that one
And
got
we're
out.
back. And now
You
the
can leave
first
Brian
baseman,
Wu in a
Vinny
little longer.
Pasquantino. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Garver drifts towards it, and there's one away. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy
There
has
we
done.
go.
Over 70% first pitch strikes.
He is getting into the caution zone here. Definitely just try to work him through 7.
One down, base is
A
empty.
2-run home run helped make that decision a little easier.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That is wild. That is a wild couple of outs against this team. It's one that, both of them that just like
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez.
a nasty turns.
And the slider just misses.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Tosses to first.
All right, so that should do it for Brian Wu as the Mariner Moose dances.
Nothing doing for the Royals.
8-1
It's
still.
an 8-1 ball game.
Difficulty on the batting side has gone up. Could pose problems. Sometimes when we have these pretty lopsided victories, we do tend to struggle in the next game. But that's a concern for Friday.
And first offering
Two
is fouled
seam, okay.
off. Brents, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Kicks and deals. To the right side.
Darn.
Frazier on to first.
Well, early and
one
on
away
top
in
of
the
it.
bottom of the 7th. Ty France getting
Now
ready to
batting,
hit.
First baseman, Ty France.
And a foul ball. That
ball,
misses.
1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Saw that one pretty well. A little late on it. Got to adjust. And the pitcher's throwing a little harder, and the balls do come in just a touch quicker on some of the higher
The next to
difficulties. Which I did not know.
First pitch.
I thought it was just that the
misses.
pitches were wilder.
1 ball, no
You
strike.
can watch some of the tail ends of some seasons where it
France at first, one
starts
gone.
getting real loosey-goosey.
And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one drifts inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much
batting,
gifted
right
him first
fielder,
base with a quick
Mitch.
free pass.
So first and second with one gone. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two on, one out. High fly ball out to center field. Waters makes the grab for the second out.
I'm just under it. Late, I'm sure. Darn it.
So first and second with two outs. Next to hit, Dylan Moore. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 9-1.
There we go. Good look on that. It's a nice hit by Dylan Moore. And we're back to the top of the lineup with the Julio.
Working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Little two-out damage.
Now here is Julio Rodriguez. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 1-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Goodbye, home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game.
We have two dudes with 2 home runs, Julio Rodriguez and the upcoming Sam Haggerty.
And they won't stop
oh boy.
runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though
both of them with Julio, I just did not anticipate being a home run, but a little bit of air under it.
And I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Matt Sauer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen. When you're guys are trailing so big.
We are going to go ahead and pinch hit.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless
Matt
of the
Sauer
score.
coming in with half energy, a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. It was a 2-out, 3-run home run, a curveball at 80, changeup at 88, and a two-seam at 93. No.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
Darn it. Early on, he's throwing his off speed first.
That's out to center field.
Hey, we adjusted to what he was doing. Better timing, just a little under it.
Number 3.
That's okay.
Shot
That's
for
okay.
Seattle. 8th inning
Hey.
coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball.
These are the games that you kind of look
exclusively
for,
on the show.
especially against a team like this. We have doubled our run total in one game. We doubled up the run total from the first 2 games in this game. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. We have 12. We scored 6 in the first 2 games, including a walk-off hit in a game that was fucking miserable.
Strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier, as the lefty gets to work. And And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
2 great plays from Bliss on the defensive side.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. On the ground to third. On to France. That ends the frame. KC down in
Nice
order.
play, nice appearance there, I should say, by Saucedo.
Back in Seattle, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Bliss. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's really liking that off speed.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Next offering is outside. And that's outside.
Well,
man, that's a 4-pitch walk right there. 2 real bad swings.
He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That one off the
This
mark.
is literally the first fastball he's thrown. He's thrown curveballs and changeups.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Mariners up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He went. And the count is.
And I would love a check swing to go in my favor with Luke Raley. I mean, for the love of God, dude.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. A massive home run. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 13-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Where the home run derby was last year.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for
Hey,
Seattle,
some more
France.
2-out damage in this game.
Swing and a miss,
Shot.
strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch.
That's
like
a nice
that.
play.
It's all about
Second nice play the
timing
third
jump.
baseman's
His
made.
timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
He got Mike Wazowski.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Vogt. This is his 3rd time out this year. So digging in, Drew Waters. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a good eye there. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the 3rd baseman.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Come on.
On the ground, right side, and he grabs it foul. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball there. Swings and misses.
Nice.
Now only one
Nice
out
pitch
remaining.
location right
So
there.
The bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Hampson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Oh, really nice.
There we go.
Sweep. They came out and
There we go. Got it taken care of. Man, that is a big win. That is a big win. It's a little eerie going into a 3 or 4 3-game set against Baltimore. Every time we've scored over 10 runs, which we've done twice this season, we have come back with kind of a dud. We'll have a day off though. We'll have some time to kind of regroup. Hopefully we can keep it rolling. Haggerty got us off to a fantastic start. Julio brought it up in the back as well. So I mean, our top 2 hitters are spots 1 and 2 in the lineup combined for 4 home runs in today's game. There is the second of Julio's. Ty France making a play over here. I'll make a nice turn and step on the bag. 13-1 your final. We have 17 hits in the game. We hold them to 2. That's in the top of the 6th inning, and that was it. Did a good job to kind of get out of that, and then make sure that we had a quick 7th inning. We got the 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Made it a little easier to push Brian Wu through one more inning. As we take a look at the stats here, Rodriguez, your player of the game, 3 for 4, 2 for home runs, a double, 5 ribbies. He scored 4 times. Haggerty, a perfect 4 for 4 day, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, 3 runs himself. Luke Raley was 2 for 5 with a home run, a double. He knocked in 2 and scored a run. Ryan Bliss, he got in on the fun as well with a 2 for 5 day, a double, a ribby, and a run. But you look at those top 2 players, it's Julio and Haggerty. They were the number 1-2 spot in our lineup. They went a combined 7 for 8 for 4 home runs, a double, 9 ribbies, and they scored 7 total times. You could take everybody and make them, well, I guess you can't make them over, but I mean, you could take what they did, and that beats this team in every one of the games that we had this season, or this series. This is what we're looking for. I mean, I talk about it a lot. We don't necessarily need to score as many runs as consistently. 2 is good. 0-1, 0-3, 2, 4, 1. I mean, to score runs in the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th innings, that's great. I love getting the 2 runs back in the bottom of the 6th after giving up the 1 run. It's fantastic. Brian Wu is your winner. 1 earned in 7 innings. He gave up 2 hits, struck out 5. Had a nice outing. We've struggled with him at times, but he's been locked the last couple of starts. If I remember correctly, we've been dialed in with him. Daniel Lynch gets the loss. 4.1 innings pitched. He gave up 7 hits. He struck out 3. He walked 1. That was the very first batter of the game. 5 earned for him. We got off to a good start. In that first inning, we got 2 runs with nobody out, and then we did nothing until the 3rd when Haggerty came up again. I believe that was a 2-out solo shot. So I thought he kind of figured something out. Held us to no more runs in the 1st. Scoreless in the 2nd. Only 1 in the 3rd. 0 in the 4th. A couple more in the 5th, and the game kind of got away from the Royals. But we get the sweep. We get the series win. We sweep them. That is good stuff. We will begin a series on Friday, taking on the Baltimore Orioles in a stadium that I absolutely loathe playing in. I hate playing in Kansas City. I hate playing in Baltimore. We have had some, I call them Baltimore bullshit games for a reason. They have gotten weird, wild, and wacky in ways that are not fun because I am usually on the losing end of those. Emerson Hancock sustained an injury. Let that auto. That's AAA. But we're going to be taking on John Means in game number 1, 4-3 with a 4-3 record with a 1.83 ERA. Levi Stout is 1-0 with a 0.0 ERA. So should be a good one in Baltimore. 36-8 is our record. 30-12 is their record. 2 good teams battling it out. I think this is going to be a key stretch for both us and the in real life Mariners. I mean, this is a very big stretch of games. So we will see you Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more, subscribe over here. You can ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Baseball every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Check out the playlist right here. Tomorrow's off day video will go in there. Check out this morning's video, which is up here, a taste test of some limited edition Pringles. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you Friday for more MLB The Show 24, or tomorrow where we'll be tinkering around in MLB Slugfest 2006. Until then, good sports, good Mariners, and good night.